So there's a message that shows up on the Mac sometimes. The application cannot be trusted. macOS cannot verify that this app is free from malware. We'll be talking about that in this video, but one of the best things that you can always do to keep your Mac safer for longer is to make sure that there's some great software running on your Mac all the time. Clear it from any malware, from any viruses, for anything that is a little bit malicious or suspicious. And also you want to keep your Mac secure for longer, making sure that you're putting the right things in place, making sure you're tweaking the right settings on your Mac so that it's secure. We have a great piece of software that you can go and try completely for free for 7 days. You can go find the link down below, download it for free. And if you love it as much as we do, you can also go and pick it up, getting a great discount using the YouTube 10 code when you go and purchase it. Why don't you also click on that subscription button, click on the bell, that way you don't miss out on anything. My name is Emilio and we love macOS security on this channel. We're going to be talking about this little warning that comes up on your Mac from time to time. So this is part of Apple's built-in security software called Gatekeeper. It's built into every newer Mac and its purpose is to make sure that a Mac is free, that an application is free from malware. When you download an application, macOS is going to give you a warning to say, look, this is not from a trusted source and I cannot guarantee that it is free from malware. If you're using the built-in app store that is installed on every single Mac, then every single application that's in there is trusted. The same way I've got myself my iPhone. When I open up my iPhone app store, all the apps that are available on there have been verified and assured to be good to go by Apple. So if you're downloading software off the internet outside of the App Store, it's going to give you a warning to say, hey, this has not been trusted by Apple. Are you sure you want to install it? Because we cannot guarantee that this is free from malware. Now look, this doesn't mean that the application actually has malware. You never know, because the developers who've made it, you don't know who they are. I mean, you could be downloading something from a trusted source and you may be okay, but then sometimes you're downloading things from software providers that you don't know very much about. So Apple is just erring on the side of caution just to make sure that you are okay before you go and install it. We want to be safe rather than sorry. Now you can bypass this error altogether. Go into the system settings section and there's an area in there called privacy and security, and you want to scroll down to the area around app was blocked section. And you can then say open anyway. The warning is going to show up and then you're good to go. But remember, only do this if you are 100% certain that the application is in fact safe. You know, hackers are going to commonly want to install things into applications. The application looks completely safe, but there's embedded malware or an embedded virus within the application. So installing an application that is from an unknown source can potentially then introduce malware into a computer. If you're downloading it from the official app store, the Apple App Store, then you're generally okay. This is why the warning shows up, because that's a perfect way that hackers like to get into computers. That's a perfect way how malware gets into computers. But the best thing that you can always do is to make sure that you're running software on your Mac to protect your Mac, because the Mac is vulnerable to attacks. The Mac is vulnerable to malware. Maybe it wasn't as bad years ago, but because the Mac is so much more popular, it's a lot more vulnerable to attacks, which means malware is going to be coming more and more on the Mac today as compared to yesterday, and even more into the future. So if you have some good software running, like good software to scan for malware, to scan for viruses, to make sure the security is always at its best level, do that. You have Moonlock, which is what we recommend. You can go and pick it up, download it completely for free and try it for 7 days. This way you're guaranteeing that your Mac is running safe, right? Because even if you do download some software and you've said, hey, yes, I'm fine for this software to be installed, Moonlock will pick it up. Moonlock will be able to tell you if there is malware that is embedded within those applications. So you want to go and grab that. And if you love it as much as we do, you can go and grab it using a coupon code YouTube10 so you get a great deal. It'll just run in the background, give you real-time security and make sure that you are protected for longer. You want to stay on track with what's going on? Why don't you click on that subscription button, click on the bell, that way you get notified when we are releasing new macOS security videos. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video.